security agencies. Plus, Greater Akpabio family has communicated Mrs. Patience Ibanga Akpabio. Good morning, and many thanks for joining us on the news. I am Kevin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. And please note that this broadcast is reaching you live from the studios of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Channel 12 for your True Star Time Channel 103, and all the social media handles of NTUU on Facebook and the YouTube. Do well to like and follow our pages for regular updates. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution calling on the state government to commence the creation and operation of a state central revenue account on or before 2026 fiscal year to serve as a central treasury repository for all state collected revenue. This was followed by a motion presented by the leader of the House, Otobon Bob. Musika Okon has the details.
Presenting the motion, member representing Surubim State Constituency and leader of the House, Otobon Bob, says establishment of the Central Revenue Account will integrate all MDS and local government areas to ensure all payments due to the state governments are collected electronically and automatically remitted to the state Central Revenue Account.
Ensure payment platform be made to integrate real-time reconciliation, automated receipting, QR code-enabled payment references and dashboard reporting, align the Office of the Governor, Office of the Accountant General, Auditor General, and each MDA to monitor revenue flow, detect anomalies, and track performance seamlessly. An interagency oversight and implementation committee is set up within 1 month, comprising representatives from the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Science and Digital Economy, Ministry of Justice, the Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service, and the Accountant General's Office to oversee the creation of the Akwa Ibom State Central Revenue Account.
Some lawmakers also speak on the benefits of the Central Revenue Accounts to the state government.
I want to bring to the notice of this House also that the Chairman Internal Revenue Service, alongside the Commissioner of Digital Economy and some key stakeholders, are currently working on this, because this is very important. They're working on the Treasury single account. But as the General Committee on Finance and Appropriations, in the course of appraisals, we discovered that some monies are generated, and before you know, they say it's been transferred to the internal revenue and all that. And some of these monies generated cannot even be accounted for.
Mr. Speaker, because 11 years after Finland government had passed to the Akwa Ibom State account, you can now that Akwa Ibom State is, everyone knows, is soon. Is a cultural, you will soon get the state of culture soon start in Akwa Ibom State. I think all this should have the revenue being paid individually. If anyone wants to pay, it will help us. It will stop leakages in MDAs. So I want to thank you.
Mr. Speaker, the motion is very important, and I feel that this House, members of this chamber should rise to their feet to give this motion maximum support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Udemoto directed the clerk of the House to communicate the resolution of the House to the State Governor Omoino. Meanwhile, a bill for a law to provide for the establishment of administration and payment of retirement benefits to members of Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly to ensure contributory, transparent and sustainable pension reform Act 2014, an international best practice, and for related matters passed through first reading and was referred to House Committee on Rules, Business and Ethics for rescheduling. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Greater Akwa Ibom family of Okanai Court Twin in the Senudim local government area has excommunicated one of their daughters, Mrs. Patience Ibanga Akpabio. This decision is reached by the head and other top members of the family following what they describe as an urgent family and public importance. So more Basidet has the details.
The venue is Afea Kukudo Akpabio, and gathered here are family members over an issue which has remained a thing of concern in recent times. Speaking through the deputy family head, Sir Joe Akpabio, the family says its attention has been drawn to various viral videos by one Mrs. Patience Ibang Akpabio, making unwholesome remarks and insulting the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio. They say following these, the family had earlier served a traditional injunction on Mrs. Akpabio, who happens to be married to one of their sons, Mr. Ibang Akpabio, urging her to desist from such character assassinations. Non-compliance has left the family with this decision.
She has continued in her tirade, thus ignoring the injunction by the family. This in itself has brought the family to public ridicule, shame, and suggestion of her family unable to manage and control her members. We hereby use this video to place a disclaimer on the person of Mrs. Patience Ibang Akpabio as being a wife, representative, or member of the Greater Akpabio family, while also excommunicating her from the family.
The Greater Akpabio family says the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has continued to make them proud through his exemplary representation.
We strongly denounce the unwarranted and repeated attacks on our esteemed son and pride of our family, President of the Senate, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON. We are immensely proud of his exemplary representation of our family, senatorial district, and his remarkable achievements as the president of the current Senate. However, and the event that she has any genuine grievances, apologies, and regrets, we request that she should report such to the family hierarchy for a review of our position in line with our customs and traditions.
They call on all to desist from having dealings with the said Mrs. Patience Ibang Akpabio. In Esienudam, Umar Basidate, NTA News.
Let's pause here for a short commercial break. News continues shortly. Don't go away.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing competes with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
CY Best Electronics. Awesome, great, and indeed a finesse among the best quality electronics of all brands of television and smart television sets ranging from 19 to 66 inches, compact disc, DVD players, home theater sets, and soundbar music systems. What about extension wires and accessories, AV, HDMI, auxiliary cables, TV guard and surge protectors, wall brackets, DVD mounts, and wall shelves? These and more at CY Best Electronics, 30 Nepal Line Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and order, please call 0803-599-7564, 0808-556-3469, or 0802-685-0027. CY Best Electronics. God is love.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the stories. It's 10 days to the Anambra State governorship election, and any attempt of vote buying or electoral violence will be addressed squarely with uncompromising response. INEC Chairman Professor Joash Amutbitan and the Office of the National Security Advisor handed down this warning as an inter-agency consultative meeting on election security in Abuja. Mie Ogidi has the details.
All eyes on Anambra State, November 8, a day of decision. Voters to vet the candidates' credentials, records, and surrender their sovereignty to the most suitable for the number one seat. Electoral violence, vote buying, the enemies of democracy. INEC Chairman Joash, just 7 days in office, 11 days to face his first task. The Anambra decides, and here discussing with security agencies to strike on vote buying, electoral violence in Anambra State.
That any attempt to induce voters before or during the Anambra election must be resisted and curtailed. With our collaboration with the law enforcement agencies, especially the anti-graft agencies, to stop vote buyers from contaminating our electoral process.
Any violence during the election will be very strong, uncompromising response.
All vigilante groups will not be allowed to have any role to play during this election.
Assurance quite encouraging, but active voters' participation another big issue. And collection of permanent voters' cards in Anambra State expected to end Wednesday, October 29th, but INEC has reconsidered its earlier deadline.
And decided to extend the ongoing collection of permanent voters' cards, PVC, in Anambra State, starting from Wednesday 29th of October until Sunday 2nd of November 2025.
Not much time for rhetorics, but action by all stakeholders for fair exercise. Mie Ogede, NT News.
Students have been encouraged to give their best while in school in order to be successful in their future endeavors. Assistant Manager Administration Mr. Mfonobon Mufat gave the charge while receiving students of Harry Hay High School, Ekits, during an excursion to the station. Rebecca Obong has the details.
Excursion is one of the ways for students to have practical knowledge of their classwork. This is why Harry Hay High School, Ekits, is embarking on an excursion to the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Channel 12 Uyo, to enable its students acquire practical knowledge of a broadcast station. Assistant Manager Administration Mr. Mfonobon Mufat takes them through the history, vision, and mission of the Africa's largest TV network.
The National was established to inform, educate, and entertain viewers. In NTA Uyo, we have 6 departments that work together to bring the visuals and audio to you.
Other operational staff also highlight the workings of various departments.
The admin departments, and then we have the engineering departments, we have the finance departments, okay, and then we have the marketing departments, and then we have the programs departments and the news departments. Now, each of these departments work in hand together with each other to make sure news or a program comes up.
Students and teachers of the school described the experience as rewarding.
To the organizers of this program, that's the directors of Harry Hayes Schools Eket along Ikoto Sekong Road, I'm very, very grateful. This is a great privilege that every student and pupil of our school has enjoyed. And to you out there, I am inviting you cordially. This is an opportunity to learn. This is an opportunity to explore. This is not just the first excursion, but this is one of the most important excursion and life-touching excursion.
I've learned that news is to gather information. The directors of my school, thank you for what you have done, for giving me the privilege to come to NTA office.
Okay, the real meaning of why we came here for those children to know more about the Nigerian Television Authority, to know things about this place. That's why we brought them here, because they have been teaching them about the different communication and they don't know. So now we bring them here so that then they will be able to know better.
From what we have today, right from the conference room right into the newsroom, we've got a lot of information that will improve the archive on the concept of information and technology. So I believe NTA has done a very great job.
The students had a tour of the News and Current Affairs Department, Programs Department, Control Room, and News Studio, among others. Rebecca Ubong, NTA News.
We'll pause yet again for another short commercial break. We'll return shortly.
Are you new in town or looking for a place to buy assorted drinks, noodles, wine, spirits, diapers, biscuit, bottled water, and lots more? Kunto Wholesale and Retail Shopping Complex is the place to be. Kunto has a whole lot of beverages and household provision to meet your family's needs. Kunto Wholesale and Retail Shopping Complex is located at number 175 Akaitinan Road by Mbierebe Obio Junction, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. We deliver every large quantity goods purchased at your doorsteps. POS service is also available. Take a walk to Kunto Wholesale and Retail Shopping Complex today for all your needs at an affordable price. For bookings and inquiries, call 0703-016-0022. Kunto Wholesale and Retail Complex, your one-stop shopping mall for all your household needs.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806-840-1220 or 0701-661-7341. Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Welcome back. Let's now join Gift George for latest on the sports world.
The stage is set for Tuesday's round of 16 clash between Nigeria's Flamingos and Italy's Under-17 women's football team in one of the interesting fixtures of the ongoing FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup taking place in Morocco. Both sides will be meeting at this stage of the tournament for the first time. Italy qualified for the knockout stage as Group A leaders with a perfect record of 3 wins against Brazil, Costa Rica and Morocco, while Nigeria's Flamingos qualified as one of the best third-place teams after bouncing back from losses against Canada and France, then an emphatic 4-0 victory over Samoa.
We realize these knockout stages that when we don't do well, no second chance. So we just have to make sure that we win the match and we'll further to the next stage of the tournament, which is the quarter final.
Still talking women's football, the Super Falcons of Nigeria are set to take on the Amazons of Benin Republic in the second leg of the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers in Abeokuta Tuesday evening. The 10-time African champions Nigeria going to the game with a 2-0 away victory from the first leg in Lome on Friday. To combat sports, the 11th edition of the Zainab Saleh International Female Open Karate Championship ended at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Lagos, with Team World Shokotan Karate the Federation emerging the overall champion with 7 gold, 4 silver and 1 bronze medal. The competition, which featured about 150 female karatecas for 2 days, has over the years promoted female athletes, providing them with a platform to showcase their skills, get rated and go for major international events to represent the country.
It gives all athletes, or should I say the female athletes, the opportunity to be able to be ranked on the national level, and that is what has happened to them. Because the only thing is, the more championships you attend, the better you get, because you're expecting that you're going to be able to improve on your skill set.
To golf, Nigeria's international and former champion Diana Osmond, who has been absent on the podium for 4 years, returns to winning ways to win the 2025 Ikeja Ladies Golf Championship with handicap 12, total gross score of 158, and return a net score of 134.
Makes me feel like yes, I'm back. So it's just for me to practice more.
With sports update, Gifts George, NTA News.
That brings us to the end of news this morning. I remain Kevin Samuel with the hope that you join us at 7 p.m. for another fresh package. From the state, Egbo ya Okarasia Nutum Kid, Edisi call Freckle Steady down. Do you work Bokuru for Autumn Inek and Yembono Yemen Kaukbema? Bonepo Babio, Ebene, my patience about Babio is your good to a more. Can't you song it on boy? I could remember singing in your bass and me. Get a wisdom checkup. Ofon bestere me no yobo ya o karastere krebo ke siap nutum kire frère ko seri ko ke stere mi ado se bidon be mi soir 2026 ko fona fet mbon stere me ami akena se adai wud ku fon bet autobon bob akanam yak me bembere ni fioba ya ikom bromiton sikakun
Kiko wodogo adroson kufong statement anye nyongwada no ko karan surubium ete otobombob aketanga anye mana mi idiongo banga ofon okara adisia iti unme ko anye diongo ke kikomba karate Central Revenue Account anye ma tanga boke idike no onyemme ya sia autorité unme ko mi ke ya nam mention suik me uforotum sibanga ke state mi nkola men ko kara sibanga ke state mi adike mbo ke ebene ko edison mi akoro miedo sidi benofon ino okara state mi ndu diondo montekid idi ba ke sat kiko so me bomben fen eketanga amwe mai tarebo ke die ke eno onyemme ke tu ke siso tanga mi ke itie na pe siak itu me kok edi rokete Central Revenue Account ke ya benetu fon ono state mi amana dependara state mi ke di mana mie ntro kok sebene kamedian enam mempo adi benofon nombro ke state mi atata ko ku fon be state ni te de moton ke mai ke neme ema ama bo ya awedi rokete clark ku fon be state nyin anami akamukara state nyinemi ete umoino audio ngabanga ubiere amme bombet enama adikin boke siar itun me kok anye diokente Central Revenue Accounts ke state nyin kuyu sika okoro kombo NTA
Bonek por Macbabio ke ukane kontuen ken ko karasiano de mebene ma patience ibanga pabio esio ke tu mo amiedo ubiere mi bo yem adai wod yem mi bo ke kporo eke nama amoibo kedom bo afnake mbone kporo tete
itiem bonomi ado fe kuku do kpabio ndien bonsi bonomi edom bono kporo ebono ke kadanga mpon pe karake pridon abanga kporo uriana da yori kporo sa jo kpabio tabo kendi mo mi ko ko kpo akari so kan mutmo swanite ediongote social media a patience Ibrahim Akpabio asongo da yoro from the Senate Senator Gospel Akpabio nyen mo itaibo de podo emaidot Ajino wana miedo ke podo utoibo ya nyetre adipara in the morning ado sianye imima ritre amoibo e podo e bina yesio ke klemo e yoibo ke nduno kit anam bubaram menya Bunet buwak Pabio e tangaibo ke nuno miko ina meset Senator Gospel of Pabio ibangan mention po yan ang ake at the day from the Senate idem. William Jacob akombok NCA.
Kan yen bon di trem bo ba sene mi ro te mo bra yori te me ki ko men bo fa ni tenyen te twiniero.